And thank you for choosing Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. It's me again. There we go. That's a little bit better right there. And we're waiting on the show to kick in right now. Should kick in any minute now. Goodness gracious alive. Seems like we were just here a minute ago. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. And Collision kicking off. Yep, everything's looking like it's good. And yeah, there we go. I kind of noticed they had Kevin Knight right there in the beginning already. That is correct. AEW Collision kicking off live here now. Your live watch along. I'm your host, the Matty Man. And lots of pyro. There we go. Let's get some extra lighting in here tonight. Looks like we're kicking off with Kyle Fletcher. Give me a second here, guys. I'll get it together. Ah. That's right, Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita facing Powerhouse Hobbs and Tomohiro Ishii. Kicking off for the night. We got 5 viewers kicking off so far here. Absolutely. Yeah, didn't we just run into each other a couple hours ago? Don Callis. Don. I can't help it right now. Let me work on that real quick. My bad. Might have it just wait. That should fix it right there. Yeah, Takeshi's theme is totally, he's one of the best we got out there. See if that fixes the echo for you, Catherine. Sorry about that. Powerhouse Hobbs coming down through the crowd. We got 9 viewers so far. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I know we're going up against the NCAA tournament, and there's a whole lot going on. But we're here. We're enjoying wrestling. You can watch basketball, too. I mean, everything's going on at one time. I'm just trying not to get any audio and get the feed cut today. That's all I'm working on at this moment. So far, I think we're doing pretty good. Tomohiro Ishii, Big Tom. Big Tom making his way. Yeah, I know. Takeshi was just working in Japan. Holy crap. Oh, look, we even get an appearance from the Rockster, Rocky Romero himself. Did I just hear that correct? 2,600 matches for Tom? Tomohiro Ishii, 2,600. You know how many? Damn. Goodness gracious alive. Hang on one second. Let me let everybody else know. Ishii just, the fact that he can still keep going and going and going and going and going is just, it's ridiculous. Takeshita's like, I got this. Uh-oh. Just walked right up and shoved him. He's got a head like a cinder block. Everyone's sexual lords. I was wondering when that was going to pop up. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Takeshita blinked first on that one. That's amazing. There he goes. Oh, there he goes too. Damn. Ishii and Takeshita, man. Jeez, gotta love it. Powerhouse Hobbs getting in the ring with the Protostar. Oh, good Lord. Guys, we got 2 hours of AEW Collision to kick around here a little bit. Oh, can somebody tell me what's going on with the NCAA tournament? Has Duke even played yet? Because I keep hearing about Duke this, Duke that, Duke the other, but I can't find a score anywhere. I don't know if Duke's played yet. And just a reminder, too, for All In Week, that's going to be a killer, too, but we're going to pull it off. Pause. We're going to do Dynamite. We're going to do Collision. We're going to do the ROH show, and then we're going to do All In on Saturday. We're just going to roll right through them just like that. There we go. We're at 20 viewers right now. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. And I'm not hoarse. If you missed the early show, man, you missed one hellaciously good show. North Wrestling NCL. Monumental was monumentally off the damn chain. Will Hobbs didn't want his help. He walked away, whatever. Yeah, like I said, I went to sleep during it. And I hate that I missed the Covalent show last night, but man, I hadn't had enough sleep for anything, and I just went to bed and went to sleep. I woke up 6 o'clock this morning. I'll probably go to bed right after this show here unless me and my wife want to watch a movie, and we'll watch that. Then I'll go to sleep, get up for tomorrow. Same difference, man. It's some of the, I don't know what in the world. I've been seeing the clips on that promo thing, and I gotta tell you, man, I'm disappointed. I'm not necessarily disappointed in Tiffany. I'm kind of disappointed in Charlotte, and I don't think Charlotte gives a shit whether I'm disappointed or not. But I'm just kind of disappointed because she's supposed to be the senior statesman in the room, and she's supposed to be able to fill out the crowd. She's supposed to be doing those things that everybody else thinks that Tiffany's supposed to be able to do that can't do. Tiffany, for some reason, is just not getting her mind wrapped around this, and there's no excuse for it because the training was there. I didn't realize Dusty Rhodes passing away was like that big a deal. Oh, hello. We got a melee around here now. And Catherine just passed out in bliss right then and there. If she's watching it on Max, she just passed out in bliss right then and there. Saw it happen. If not, she's getting ready to pass out. There you go. That was a Catherine shot right there. They got it all set for you. We got 25 viewers tonight. I'm not looking for a heavy viewership. I'm just getting the show off tonight because you know, I'm doing the show. I can watch basketball at 10 o'clock. I can catch the highlights. Not really that interested until we get to the finals. We get to the finals, I'm a little bit interested. The problem is we've got Dynasty going on tomorrow, so you can best believe that I will be dealing with that. You know, that'll be right first and foremost. But then somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. That's what I figured, Catherine. I was like, you know what? They knew Catherine was watching. They're like, we're going to do this one just for Catherine. That had your name written all over it right there. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. This is going to be, I made a decision that I'm not going to do MLW. I thought I might do it, but it's just going to run too late. And I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to stay awake, stay my usual energetic self. So instead of doing that, wow, we just hit 32. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. So instead of just giving y'all a half-ass show, I'm going to watch it, and I'll probably enjoy it for at least as long as I'm awake. But, you know, I'm not going to go nuts about trying to cover it and drag everybody into it and drag the show out longer than it needs to be. We did nearly 4 hours earlier today. 2's good enough right now. That way everybody else can do what they want to do. Always appreciate the fans that we've got. Always. Like I always say, you guys are the stars. I am but the conduit. That's it. That's all I am. But, yeah, wow, that's a really, really goofy movie. On April 18th. I wonder what this is. I bet my wife would love it. Oh, yeah, I bet she'd die for this one. Sinners. All right. Yeah, we might have to catch that one out. And they're back. So at least I can hear what's going on there. Ishii, poor Ishii. He just gave him the proto punch. Pause. Oh, whoopsie. Ishii's always good for comedy. That's one thing I love about Ishii. He's funny as hell to watch. Had something on that one. Ishii and Takeshita, they always got good chemistry though, man. I always love the way Don Callis just reveals his entire strategy while projecting it on the other player. All right, Callis is no longer doing commentary. He's going to have to get to the side there and talk him through it. You can almost write a check on it. That's right. The Owen Hart Men's Tournament does kick off at Dynasty tomorrow, and we're here for it. We're here for the whole thing. Uh-oh. Takeshita does get him up for that German suplex pause. It's grown man power. Durr. Let me guess, Hobbs cheated, right? Hobbs is dazed and confused. That was a movie, wasn't it? Oh, that one connected. Damn. German. I gotta say, the one thing that I love more about Kyle than everything else is his ability to sell. His ability to sell is becoming top notch. He's figured that part out. Oh. Oof. Oh. Damn. Uh-oh. Turn that into a hurricanrana. Big power slam. Ishii bleeding already. Damn. I would co-sign that. I would, Catherine. I definitely would. I would co-sign that. That's not a bad idea. Damn. Not enough for 3, though. You know, the one thing I think that's selling this match more than anything in the world is Ishii's not on the chop fest. He's actually wrestling. This is actually like they would do in Japan. Uh-oh. Oh, brainbuster. Not enough for 3, and the pin was broken up. Yeah, Ishii got a busted nose, I think. Blue Thunder Bomb. Or Raging, whatever the hell they call it. Ishii just popped right back up, and he's like, I don't think, yeah, he did bust his nose. Proto Driver. Game over. And it's always good to see Kyle Fletcher winning like that convincingly. That was a convincing win right there. That was a very good match all the way across the board. Somebody get Ishii's nose checked out. don't think we go that far just yet, Kyle, but yeah, I get it. We're almost to 40 viewers. Almost, almost, almost. There we go. There we go. We're getting there. Let's see what we got here. Oh! We're getting a review for a replay from AW Dynamite from Wednesday. And that infamous line, I know. He said he knows. You got a belt swerve up. Hey, we're over 40 viewers now. Thank you very much. Yeah, Fletcher and Takeshita would be... The big thing about that, though, is who would beat them. I mean, for real. I just now thought about that. They would. They'd be phenomenal tag team champions, but who would beat them? Who would actually beat them? That's the crazy part. Good Lord. Oh my goodness. Yep, they are taking a commercial break here, guys. We're going to have to take it with them. We'll be right back here in about 60 seconds. Thank you very much. And I'm back. I'm just waiting on everything else to clear out, the commercials and everything. Like I said, I ain't going to stay gone long, but we got enough flashy flash tonight. Goodness gracious alive. What in the world? There we go. Not quite done yet with the commercials, but, you know, hey. Let me do one thing here real quick. They do have some of the best hold music, though. It's just really relaxing. There they are. The crew. Yeah. Uh-oh. Nick Wayne saying, no thanks. Uh-oh. I know you are, but what am I? Oh, here comes the Max Caster squash. Oh no, this is the best part. He gets squashed. That's always my favorite part of the show. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wish he were gone. I mean, in a perfect world, he'd be gone. But if I've got to deal with him, it's like I know he's getting squashed. That's going to be the best part of it, though. The Maxomaniac. This guy just gets dumber and dumber every week. This is the best part. Somewhere along the lines, he gets squashed. Oh my God, the crowd is actually going along with this. So that means for a real quick heater or a cool down, depending on how you look at it, Max is going to get squashed in Philly. Mark Briscoe, this might actually be longer than 3 minutes. So we're actually going to have a serious match here. It's not going to be a squash. Damn it. Sandy Fork, Delaware, the Kicking Chicken himself. We're over 50 viewers. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I really do. Okay, this might actually be a squash anyway. Hit him with a redneck kung fu. Oh, lordy. I gotta say though, I really can't stand Max Caster, but this gimmick, if he's got to be on my screen, this is not bad. J Driver. And it's over. So yet another person survives, the best wrestler alive. Like I said though, I mean, if he's got to be on the screen, if he's got to be on my television, squash is on a regular basis. I love it. Plus, I mean, it's Mark Briscoe. I mean, you know, and we're getting a preview for tomorrow's matchup, Kevin Knight, Will Ospreay. That's a pretty cool preview right there. Uh-oh. The Death Riders. Oh boy. Top promo from Switchblade Jay White there. That's he's on the mic like he is in the ring, man. It's perpetual motion. Hang on a second here. We got to get some brightness up in this mug. There we go. Now I look like a human being. There, I've been looking at that like, daggone, man, I look dead. And here comes the crew. They're going to be taking on Top Flight. Layla Gray just recently getting married to Luke. Can't ever remember his last name. And he follows me, too. I'm embarrassed. Luke Curtis, that's it. I didn't even have to look. It took me a minute. We got almost 60 people on the... We got almost 60 people in the building tonight. That is just always, always, always a blessing. Just a reminder, we're going to be covering ICW tomorrow at 2 p.m., somewhere thereabouts. It's a little Irish promotion. They're going to have a match with Riho in. It's going to be a couple hours long. Their shows on average are a couple hours, kind of like this one right here. And then we're going to be live tomorrow night for AEW Dynamite, live and in living color. We're going to be here for the whole damn thing. We're going to be here until they close the doors down. Tomorrow, ICW and Dynasty. So don't forget, we're going to have some crazy times tomorrow, and it's going to be fun. I got a couple ideas. Looks like we got some fits going on here. They're fitting. The bell ain't even rung yet, man. Come on now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we got a bell. Whoopsie. Top Flight, they're just having a tee off here. Damn, what a chop. Oh, Darius looks like he's seriously mad. Uh-oh. Big moonsaw coming down there. Man, now that was a suicide dive right there. Don Callis alluding he wouldn't mind picking up one of these tag teams right here. I think he could probably pick the crew up without a problem. They can always use some extra guidance here. We're on picture-in-picture right here coming up. See here, so I've got TNT going on up there. I got Max going on over here. See what we got here. We got over 56 now. We're getting there. We're getting close to 60. Like I said, NCAA tournament. Whole lot of stuff going on tonight, and it's a Saturday night. You know good and well it ain't going to be that packed. It ain't going to be that busy. But these are the real fans. These are the ones that come and hang out all day, every day. If you want to, drop comments. We'll talk. I don't mind. I really don't mind. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It is amazing how much wrestling is available this weekend, and we're going to be covering a lot of it. I may add one more show. I'm debating on it right now. That'll be a game time decision tomorrow morning. That will be a game time decision tomorrow morning. We got almost 60 viewers in the house. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Give me a second, see if I can adjust this camera. Just give me 1 second here. Just about there. And we're back. See what this is real quick. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. Work cropped up there real quick. As it will do. Uh-oh. Action Andretti's looking really good out of this thing. Leo's making him look like $1 million, too. Oof. I like the selling going on in the ring right now, to be honest with you. The selling is out of this freaking world right now. This is kind of what I like to see in a professional wrestling match. No kidding. Oh, doubles. Oh, nice sequence. 2, and not enough for 3. And we just hit 60 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Turn that down a little bit. I don't want to take a chance on actually getting volume in there. There we go. There's a lot going on in this one. There we go. Uh-oh. I wouldn't be upset if Top Flight actually won this match, though. Because this might set up something. And, whoa! That's what I was saying. I would not be upset if Top Flight pulled this one off. Pick up, pause. There's AR Fox. And Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne, only 19 years old. 19. Yep. I like the crew, too. Don't get me wrong. I like the crew, but I think a little bit of tension right there is not a bad thing. That would be a nice, if they're going to have a 0 hour, which I have yet to see any announcements for 0 hour. I'm presuming we're not going to have one. Which is not, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, because 8 to whatever is going to be long enough. But, I mean, if we're going to have like a 0 hour, that wouldn't be bad. Billy Starks and Jamie Hayter. Let's just take a moment and appreciate this. Okay, short, sweet, and to the point there. Billy Starks letting everybody know she's not a failure. Short, sweet, and to the point right there. Most items 20% off. 25% off. Dynasty sale tomorrow. And they're going to a commercial break. We're going to go ahead and take it with them here. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. And I'm back. Yeah, Catherine, I just saw that. I went to check, and sure enough, there it is. We've got a 0 hour tomorrow, so we will be here live for 0 hour. So 6:30, I'm presuming. We'll be here at 6:30. 0 hour, 2 to 4, 2 to 2. Dang, man, it's going to be tight, but we'll get it done. We'll have 2.5 hours break between one and the other. So there we are, 0 hour. I wonder if there are going to be any other matches besides that one. Otherwise, it's going to be an awful lot of talking. But we'll see. Let's see what Tony drops down for 0 hour. And they're back. We got our sit down. Adam Cole trying to get in a word or two here. There we go. So pretty much Adam Cole's going to win. We got that figured out now, I hope. Clearing the room out. And he left the title behind, too. There you go. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think there's just a couple little cues there. Oh. Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole tomorrow. Hopefully we see the changing of the guard on the TNT title here. We're getting Cash Wheeler. We're getting Pac. The fact that we're getting Pac tonight is going to be beautiful. That's just all there is to it. And yes, if there are spoilers to be had, I have avoided them. I'm proud of myself. I really am. Totally proud of myself on this one. And here comes Pac. Pac, whichever one we're going to call him. Let's see what we got here. Duh. All right. Frankly, this should be a fairly squashable squash, but we'll see how this comes together. Glad to see Pac back on this side of the. Pond. To be honest with you, glad his visa came through. Glad everything else is kicking around there too. Overall, very underrated wrestler. Not injured very much. 100% intensity. We need more airtime for this guy. And I'm figuring the Death Riders was going to be it, but we're not sure, you know. Every time I think he's going to get some airtime, boop, it disappears. Well, you can tell Don Callis really wants to recruit Pac, too. You know that? I'm thinking this trio's title run's going to go a little bit longer here after this, just watching how they're doing this right now. I had a pretty good idea on how you could do a save for Adam Copeland. I threw that out there a couple of days ago. Didn't really get a lot of traction, but it makes sense. Oh. Slide 2, not enough for 3. Oh, solid drop kick. The other part about Pax, he knows when to get out of the ring to kill the momentum. He knows exactly what he's doing at all times. All right. Looks like Cash getting a little bit over here on Pack for the moment. Ooh! Caught the Planned Parenthood right off the top turnbuckle. Get out the way, cameraman. Moonsault off the second rope right there. Pack popping right back up here. Looks like we're heading to picture-in-picture. Yep, I see the little yellow light to tell me that we're heading to picture-in-picture there. So we're going to pop back up to the big screen. Remember that one night when I tried to do the watch along with both of them going at the same time and how it crashed the internet? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I see the Death Riders keeping the title here. I don't see a way around it. I don't see a point or purpose for taking it off of them just yet. Pause. You know, we need Jay White to get healthy again. Then we need Jay White and the Bang Bang Gang to come in there and just rip those things right off of them. Pause. And that's where I see the Trios title being used most effectively. But that's just me. I think I would like to see the Bang Bang Gang have another run with them. I'd like to see Jay White as a part of that, but however they want to break it down to be good, it didn't matter, you know. But that's the one I've got thought on the top of my mind. And with them, maybe getting rid of Chris Jericho, which would be absolutely beautiful, and maybe Daniel Garcia losing that title tomorrow night. Looks like we can get some Law and Order back into the title picture here with AEW. I mean, I realize he's taking a shot on some people. It ain't hitting. Daniel Garcia not hitting. Let's see here. let's see what we got here. Yeah, Pack's handling his business with Cash Wheeler up there. Yeah, I had a little bit of work crop up. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. I did not realize I'd be dealing with work at 9 o'clock in the evening on a Saturday, but I think I've got everything under control now. I apologize for the delays and everything. Looks like we are about to kick back over to the action. Pack just seems to know where the camera's at, too. Pack is like Jay White with camera awareness. Jay White doesn't really care. He's got to go look for it. And he doesn't care about a hard cam. Pack seems to know where the camera is at all times. Obviously, that was from his time in WWE. I get it. But, you know, it is what it is. You gotta love Pack. Anytime the camera hits him, he just knows exactly what to do. Gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Let's see here. I was trying to find a score on the games, what I was looking for, too, while I was at work. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. So it looks like Florida did pick up the win by 6 over Auburn. Florida is in the national finals. Number 1 Houston, number 1 Duke getting ready to kick off here if they haven't already kicked off. But yeah, it looks like Florida picked up the win over Auburn. That works. Whoa! Cash finally finding himself here. Crossbody, 1, 2, not enough for 3. There we go. So they pushed it up to 9:28. I was wondering when I looked at the time there, they said 8:49, which means there's going to be plenty of time to catch that game after Collision. So, I mean, I'll be watching that probably more than I will MLW because I am actually interested in who wins. It just is what it is. I'm an ACC guy. I'm not Duke's biggest fan, but, you know, if it's an ACC team, I'd like to see an ACC team in the finals. It ain't going to be Carolina for the next several years at this rate. So, I mean, I don't see them getting back the way they got back this year. This is a thought of mine. Oh, Cash catching him in midstream right there with that power slam. Oh, wow, that was almost a 3. That was as close as it gets without actually scoring a pin. That's as close as it gets without actually scoring a pin. Oh, and flying and nowhere to land. Flying high, nowhere to land. Yeah, we can't be breaking televisions in case it doesn't work out the way we want it. I'm not a big Duke fan, but I'm just a big ACC fan. And I can, you know, swallow up my pride and pull for Duke. I really can. So, I hope Duke wins. I really do. Because Duke and Florida would be absolutely apropos. Superplex. Not enough for 3, though. But yeah, I feel the same way. I get too invested. If it were Carolina, I'd probably be ready to throw a TV out the window. Oh, hello. There it is. That patented German off the springboard. Coming down to the finish line here. Damn! Oh, hello. Cash moved out of the way. We got a pile driver here. Oh, that was as close as it gets to a 3 without it being a 3. That was a 2 and 15/16. Death Riders making their way in the room. Death Riders starting to surround the ring. Wait a minute, Cope and Dax. And Pac picks up the win. Where's all that noise coming from? Looks like Dax got his bell rung there too on top of it. The seeds of doubt have been planted. There we go. Everybody's hugging it out. Everybody hugging it out right here at the end. We got 64 viewers. My daughter. Kenny Omega, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Ricochet, Richard O'Shea, getting a preview for all this match here. Of course, now we hadn't seen Kenny Omega in a while. We hadn't seen Kenny Omega in a couple of weeks. Oh, the setup is looking pretty good for that. We got 65 viewers. People just straggling on in here. You're always welcome. You're always appreciated. We don't care if you're late as long as you get here. And ladies and gentlemen, Richard O'Shea making his way to the ring. Richard O'Shea making his way, I guess, to commentary. I think he's on commentary for one of these things here. I lost track here a minute ago. Let's see here. Speedball Mike Bailey and Dralistico. Yeah, Speedball Mike Bailey, Dralistico. We've got 1, 2. Got that out the way. Got that out the way. Got that out the way. We got that out the way. We got that out the way. We still got Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa. And we got the main event kicking around here, too. Looks like we're heading to a commercial break here in just a second. Not sure. See here. Yeah, the main event tonight is going to be Mercedes Moné Harley Cameron versus Athena and Julia Hart. We've got several of them out the way here. They're taking a commercial break, guys. We're going to take it with them here. We'll be right back in like 60 seconds. And I'm back. Y2K now streaming on Max. Infantry kicking back here with a good interview. See here. Okay, that one's not hitting that well. Running high because STP's outside. Okay. Here comes Speedball Mike Bailey. Great acquisition for AEW. Very happy to see him working already. Ricochet wearing the Ricochet hat. He got his own merch on today. Speedball Mike Bailey and Dralistico going one-on-one tonight. He didn't know who was going to be the participant? Okay, gotcha. And here comes Dralistico right now. Speedball Mike Bailey, Dralistico. We're going to have just enough time to get that main event off. Pause. With the Beast Mortos. That guy right there needs to start winning some damn matches. Tony, book it that way, man. Mortos needs to start winning some matches, man. He needs to quit being a jobber to the stars. Or, I'm sorry, enhancement talent. Because I don't like that word jobber anyway. But, I mean, at this stage of the game, it actually means about what it means at that point. Normally I say enhancement talent, but as many matches as damn Beast Mortos has done lost, you know, it's starting to not look good on him. But we'd like to see Beast Mortos win some matches, too. We know Dralistico's here to lose. We got that part. See what we're working with here. Woo. Ugh. Oh, Hurricanrana. There's one for you. Well, I guess there's just not a whole lot of respect from Dralistico there, but you know, hey, it's cool. Uh-oh. I'm just not used to seeing Speedball win as many matches as he's winning here lately. He's already won more matches in AEW than he's won the whole time I've been watching him. That's saying something. I mean, I know he's got a job to do, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I mean, shoot, I think he even lost at WrestleCade, didn't he? Lost to Shelton Benjamin at WrestleCade, if I don't miss my guess. It's been a minute, but yeah. And of course, you got Aubrey there, which means there's always a possibility for some main roster fuckery. And Dralistico said good night. Beast Morto's running interference there. Oh. Uh-oh. There we go. They're getting ready to go to picture-in-picture again. There we go. We're going to picture-in-picture up top here, just real quick. There we go. And I'm actually 30 seconds or 20 seconds ahead on the commercials too. There we go. See here. And Beast Morto's getting just a little bit involved in the match here. Dralisco introducing Speedball to the steps. And Dralisco standing on the neck of Speedball. There we go, running super kick. Hey, we just hit 70 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you all very much for hanging out. It's way more than I thought we were going to get tonight because of the game, but here we are. We're all kicking it and kicking it and kicking it. Dralisco firmly in control of this match here. I'm going to relax back here a second so I can actually see better. All right, there we go. Yeah, this chair's got a mind of its own. And it looks like they're going to a straight commercial right now. So I'll be back in approximately 60 seconds. And yeah, we'll just be right back. And we're back. See, here we go. Oh, Beast Morto's catching all of that. Ricochet making for a good distraction here. We got 71 viewers in the house. Thank you very much. Oh, good Lord. Not enough for 3, though. And that's probably because Aubrey can't count to 3, but that's just me. Uh-oh, speedball. And a reversal. Whoa. Uh-oh. Not enough for 3. 3 near falls right there in a row. Oh, good night. Nice knowing you. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Speedball clean, knocking Dralisco out. And of course, Richard O'Shea, Speedball, having a stare down here as we speak. Oh! Ricochet with a Planned Parenthood from behind. Pause. Let's hear it for Ricochet, keeping that thing going there. One of the best heels in the business right now, and I stand on that. Of course, Mike Bailey sending a search party out for his balls. We know how that's going. Oh, Mike looks a little upset. Chris Stat Thunder Rosa segment. That leaves one thing after this. That's the main events. Uh-oh, we got some fitting going on here. They was friends until about 2 seconds ago. Owen Hart women's quarterfinals. Mercedes Moné, Julia Hart. That's one that I am actually looking forward to. Current versus former TBS champion. I am looking forward to that. First round, definitely looking forward to that. Kyle Fletcher, Mark Briscoe, I'm there for it. Will Ospreay, Kevin Knight, I'm sold out. Yeah, I'm totally sold out. World Tag Team titles, I'm about half in. Jericho, Bandito, only if Jericho loses the title. Daniel Garcia, Adam Cole, only if Daniel Garcia loses the title. Trios title, I'm halfway invested in regardless of the outcome. International title, 100% invested on this one, 100%. This is going to be one of the main reasons I bought the pay-per-view. Tony Storm, Megan Bayne, 100% in on that one. Another reason I bought the pay-per-view. John Moxley, Swerve Strickland, I'm about a 7 or 8 out of 10 on that one. And yes, please let Thunder Rosa go. Please let her go. Let her lose. Pretty please. But we're getting ready for that main event with Mercedes Moné and Harley Cameron versus Athena and Julia Hart. And they're heading to a commercial break here. We're going to take it with them here right before the main event here. They are heading towards a commercial break. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. And we're back. Trying to be back anyway. And right now they're hyping Megan Bayne and Toni Storm. I do believe that's going to probably be one of my matches of the night. There's going to be a co-match of the night here. It's going to be between that and the Speedball Mike Bailey. All of them are going to cook. But the international title, women's world title right now are my top two. Look out for them to steal the show. Just giving you a heads up on that. That's kind of how I feel about it. Timeless Toni Storm, Megan Bayne. That's going to be a barn burner right there. That is going to be a barn burner. Meanwhile, here comes the CEO, Mercedes Moné. And a whole lot more championships. Mercedes Moné. And if I'm being honest right now, Mercedes gave Harley Cameron her best match ever so far. That little puppet popping up beside the ring right there, that was chef's kiss. That was absolute chef's kiss the last time they met. I've been curious to see how they work in a tag team. We are about to find out. And of course, Athena and Julia Hart, you know. And here comes the one, the only, the Mintable Harley Cameron, a national treasure. There's no other way to put it. And there's Minnie Monet. Minnie Monet. I don't know how Mercedes Monet keeps a straight face with this. Here comes Julia Hart. Probably one of the best women's entrances in the business right now. And the pyro just is so damn cool to see back. Thank you, Tony Khan. Pyro just really makes it work, guys. It really does. There we go. I'm telling you right now, man, Julia Hart, one of the best entrances in female wrestling going right now. And now, here comes Athena. This ought to be an interesting matchup. And they've got roughly about 13 to 14 minutes to put into it. I don't know if we're getting an overrun or not, possibly. Who knows? Referee trying to split them up here real quick. Looks like we're in for a barn burner. There we go. Oh, tagging Harley Cameron in real quick. This ought to be interesting anyway, just on general principle. We are getting a Max Caster. It'll be quick. It'll be funny. It'll be quick and it'll be funny. Are they doing that for 0 hour? Let me check real quick here, because if you saw that, that means it came through on maybe an AEW spot. Who knows? Yep, there it is. Trying to get that one in place there so I can modify everything. 0 hour, open challenge on 0 hour. This ought to be, well, we've got two. There's got to be a third one somewhere. Not enough for 3. Oops. I'm wondering if we don't get the other female Owen Hart one as the main event for 0 hour, which would be really pissy, but I get it. Oh! Not enough for 3, though. So we've got to figure that either Julia Hart or Harley Cameron are the ones that's going to eat the pin in this match, but... Uh-oh. Picked up a 1 count there. Oh! Uh-oh, hung up on the tree of woe. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Meteor into nothing. Oh. Uh-oh, roll up. Almost enough for 3. Uh-oh. Caught her. Pile driver. 2. Oh, whoa. Lung blower. That was a nice assist, though. And they're heading to picture-in-picture up here. We're going to go ahead and kill the volume on that one there. Oh, let's see what else we're getting here. Let's all practice. Let's go match. You're the best wrestler alive. Said no one ever. I added to it a little bit. You know how that goes.
Training and getting some physical therapy.
Oh, that is wicked. I'm getting a replay of the Julia Hart thing right now, and that is absolutely freaking wicked. That is wicked. But yeah, I mean, you know, it could be a quick squash. We could be, you know, kicking it like, yeah, we could be kicking it pretty well. Meanwhile, Holly Cameron teeing off on Julia Hart up here. I just remembered that there's actually a match going. I just went back to catch that highlight for Julia Hart. That was just, Meteora. 1, 2, not enough for 3. Mercedes trying to intimidate the referee just a little bit. Not quite working out the way she thought it would. Athena trying to get the crowd into it. Oh, and yeah, Mercedes just went over and said, hey, how's it going? This is my recipe for soup. And how you're going to get no soup for you. Well, they're keeping Julia Hart over in the corner. They've effectively got the ring cut in half. Julia Hart's got nothing she can do about any of this right now. see here. Almost picking up the pin there. Harley Cameron almost picked up the pin. See here. Yeah, I figured it right on there. All right, they're going to be back on Max here in just a second. I'm telling you right now, Julia Hart's in a lot of trouble. Oh, might have broke out of it. Oh, hello. Julia Hart breaking loose, picking up Athena. Double hot tag. Oh. Uh-oh. Big boot. Double drop kick. Oh, she's got both of them. Both of them overhead back. Oh, good night, Harley. Mercedes coming in to make the save. Suicide dive. Athena saying this is my show now. Tornado DDT on the floor. Julia Hart making her way to the highest rent district. Flying cross body. Taking out everything, walking, talking, and crawling. I hope she didn't hurt her knee. Harley Cameron holding her own with Athena. Feel the wrath. Uh-oh. Maybe not so much wrath next time. Power slam. Moons. Uh-oh. Choke slam. Neck breaker. And once again, just to remind everybody, too, this is several weeks in a row that Tony Khan is elected to main event with women. It can be done. Yeah, this has been a good women's match. I agree. I agree, Catherine. Pump handle. Uh-oh, reversal. Harley trying to drop down to keep from getting hurt. Uh-oh. Deadeye. Maybe not. Oh. That's to the octopus here. Harley has to tap out. Damn it. That was a good match, though. Actually, in the end, Mercedes looks like she feels bad for not bailing Harley out. Spent the whole time not wanting to wrestle it, and then at the end of it acts like, damn, I should have been able to bail her out. And ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down to the end of the show tonight, and I just want you to know we got 78 viewers in the house. Give yourselves a pat on the back, because like I always say every time, you are the stars. I am but the conduit. But we have arrived at the end of this show right now. They're getting ready to shut it down. I'm getting ready to shut this one down too. So I just want to say thank y'all for joining us tonight on Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. This has been... I've been your host, the Matty Man, and this has been our Saturday Night Collision Live watch along. But I'm going to go ahead and get some rest myself. Actually, I'm going to watch the Duke game. You know what we're doing here. But we'll definitely be back tomorrow around 2 o'clock. So thank you all. I'm very humbled. We've talked to pretty close to 350 people today, and I love it. It works out quite well. And... you guys make this worth it. So for as it stands tonight, we're going to say goodnight, God bless, and goodnight, America. Wherever you are, we'll see you tomorrow.